Hi friends, today I'm answering the question, do I need to file an amended tax return? Welcome to the Business Finance Coach. My name's Amanda. Today I'll be explaining when you need to file an amended return. If you file your tax return and then after filing it, you get another form reporting income to you or qualifying for another expense, you get more information after you filed, you are technically required to file an amended return and fix that. Additionally, if you find out that you made a mistake on your tax return, you're required to file an amended return to correct that mistake. If the IRS sends you a correction notice, which means they changed something on your return, and this is most commonly done because of an error, as well as they're matching the documents that they've received that you receive as well. So Form W-2s, 1099s, copies are given to you, and the person or business that issues you that copy also issues copies to the IRS, and the IRS can adjust your return for those copies. So in that situation, it's not that you have to file an amended return for the IRS, but you should file an amended return for your state. Of course, if you're in one of the 7 states that doesn't have tax, this doesn't apply to you, but any of the other states, if the IRS adjusts your federal return, you may need to file an amended federal return because most state returns are based on the federal information. If you use a software like TurboTax or these online ones, you can't do your state return separate from your federal return. You have to do your federal return first, and then that information transfers to the state. And many states require a copy of your federal return because so many of the rules are based off of federal rules. If after you file your regular tax return, you say get a Form 1099 with more income that you need to report, be sure to wait until your initial return has been processed, you've received your refund or your payment has gone through, and then amend your return. You don't want to amend your return before your initial return was processed because that can make things very confusing.
The last reason why you might need to file an amended tax return is if you have a net operating loss, also called an NOL, on your current year's tax return, then that is a loss that you can use immediately because it's carried back 2 years, and then if there's any left, carried forward for up to 20 years. The way you carry that NOL backwards is by amending your prior year returns and using the loss to offset taxable income in those prior year returns. So it's really to your benefit because you'll be able to get a refund for taxes you paid in the last 2 years immediately upon filing your amended return. And in the year that you have the NOL, you can elect to not carry the loss back 2 years and instead only carry it forward 20 years. And that can be nice to reduce the burden of having to file an amended return if it's not something you want to deal with doing. But you do have to make that election. Otherwise, you forego the amount that you would have used in the 2 carryback years and can only carry forward any amount that would have been left over had you amended.
You can check out my other videos. There's one on how to amend your tax return and a second one going over the amending tax form. I hope it's clear to know when you need to file an amended return. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below.